Like, what's up, YouTube? Gonna go over the hybrid Hammerdin that can also do Ubers. So, we just opened up D2R. We're gonna create a game name and password. It's something you can remember that, well, nobody on stream can guess. I could even drop the player count if I wanted to, but whatever. What's up, YouTube? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna come down, get our keys, put them in the cube, open up our portals. Actually, before we do that though, I'll go over the gear. That way, YouTube voice pog. We'll go over the gear. That way you have an understanding of like what we're going to be using in this run. There's other things you can trade in and out, but this is what I've found so far, so this is what I'm going to be using. I've traded for a few pieces, but mostly what I've just found. So we still have our Grief. It's only 30 IS and 368 damage. Llama rolled it, so blame Llama for the bad roll. But Grief is still OP as an item, and I haven't re-rolled it or felt like getting a new one. So still have the G face. This is for the smiter part, obviously. And so we have G face with an rune in it. We still have High Lords, Haas with an rune in it. We're rocking G toe, Goblin toe now instead of Gore Rider. So we took off Gore Rider and put on Goblin toe for extra crushing blow, because a lot of our travel time is going to be caught up with Enigma and teleporting. Enigma also has 45 faster run walk just for running around too, but Enigma is just what you're going to be using on your Hammerdin and your smiter. It gives so much strength, extra % life, DR, like all the stats on it are just insane, not just the +1 teleport. So, and then got Dwarf Star and Ravenfrost as our rings. And then Verdungo, I found a 15% DR Verdungo, 30 vitality, kind of is the minimum roll, but whatever. The DR is the most important part, in my opinion. And then Drax for the life tap and open wounds, because we've dropped our Gore Rider. We no longer have open wounds from that, so Drax is our only source of open wounds. Unless we wanted to do like a crafted belt, because we can't use duress if we're using Enigma. So, alright. So that is the gear for the smiter. You also have we have a CTA on swap. It's got 6 BO and then just a spirit. So that is the smiter side of the Hammerdin setup. Then we have a few items we're going to trade in and out here. And now we have Trang's gloves for the increased attack or cast speed. Jim's flannel. Oh, and also our rings. There we go. Okay, and then Hodo, because Hodo is just best in slot for Hammerdin. There's not much else to say about it. It's just a really, really good rune word. Then we have Shaco, clearly, with a P-Gem in it, just for a little bit more magic finding. Mara's, actually, could probably trade this out if I wanted to. But right now, Mara's is just kind of a good placeholder. 2 skills. I would eventually replace this with like a crafted Paladin 2-skiller with like FCR. But anyways. Then yeah, Haas eventually will get replaced with the Spirit Shield, and we'll go for the 125 breakpoint. But I need to get 35 FCR in the shield and a crafted amulet, like I was saying. So that'll be that. That'll be a little change up eventually that I'll get into later. Trex for the hit recovery. It's got, you know, a little bit more strength and vitality. But, yeah. Then, just a Magic Find ring. This can be whatever. I could even use an FCR ring if I didn't get FCR on the amulet. But, yeah. This is... The max Magic Find you can get on a ring is 40. And we traded an Ist for this one, so... it's better than an Angel ring. Arachnid for the faster cast rate. So we got 20, 40, 80, right? Total. So we're hitting the 75 FCR breakpoint. And our last ring is a Bulk Athos. We could use SOJ for mana, but I don't think I have an SOJ anymore. So then charms for the Hammerdin side. You actually don't need these extra light res because you're not going to be doing a Mephisto Conviction. So you can drop these off and have yourself some extra space in your inventory. Or you can get some combat skillers. I have not gotten around to trading for those, but our hammers will end up doing about 13k after getting battle ordered, so... what's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 13k hammers, so... Pretty good damage for Hammerdin. And then we have just some life and I think mana. Yeah, life, fire res, life, mana. And our offense skillers. These are great for the fanaticism that we'll be swapping to for smiting. And just a couple more light res and life, Annie and torch. Now, and then I have keys for opening chests when you do higher player count games. It's kind of nice. Alright. Now we can put on all our charms for our smiter, because we're going to be doing that. First thing I do is I swap off Enigma and go ahead and get the Fade proc. Actually, first thing I do is summon these portals. So get our 3 keys, summon each portal. Yo, how's it going, chat? What's up, little Ren? Alright, so we got our 3 portals. We got Treachery to get Fade proc. Don't necessarily need Fade proc anymore. It's not that necessary. But it does give us the extra light res. And it helps with, like, when you get amped and you're going up against Lilith. She can do a lot of damage, so... It's nice to have it for her. Yo, what's up, Faded? Alright, so right now we have the Hammering gear on. We'll swap that off to our Smiter gear. Now that we got the Fade proc. Bum, 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 bum. Probably would have been better to have some of this swapped on before doing all that. We're getting the Fade proc, that is. We can re-battle order. It probably actually would have been better just to keep on the higher battle orders, but whatever. Probably a good idea to put on our weapon too. Heart of the Oak doesn't exactly cut it. I don't know when I took my... Okay, that was weird. Anyways. Grief should help. There we go. That's a little better. Did a random Pendle run, got Tal's armor. Pretty pumped. Nice, Chaos. GG. So I just rely on the Drax life tap proc now. Instead of swapping in and out a life tap wand. With this much health, I'm not too worried about getting one tapped. And we can just swap over and teleport across. Since we have Enigma now. And literally just face tank this until either he dies or we get a life tap proc like that. But as you can see, we could kill these bosses without the life tap proc. We have plenty of DR, res, and life at this point. So Matron's Den. Now she can still hurt, but I mean, she's still not gonna one tap us anymore, even with amp. So the Drax life tap proccing is good enough with how tanky we are. So Hodo Ubering, yeah. No. Destroy the Hodo, I almost did. That would have been bad. I might have used up a durability on it. Smite uses up durability like crazy fast. Nope, okay, we're good. We didn't use up a durability. Alright, this is just so much faster now that we have Enigma, and we have good battle orders. And we're just super freaking tanky. Even on Mephisto here, I don't even bring a life tap wand. I can kill him without life tap proccing as well. And we're just sitting at 75 light res. It's pretty straightforward. It's a little bit slower than the Smiter as far as damage. So like we're killing the bosses a little slower, but not much. And we're gonna go over the skill build here in just a minute. I should have done that with the gear. My bad. But as you can see, we don't even have to pull bosses around or anything like that. I do pull Mephisto away just for the how ugly it gets in here. Because if you don't pull the Mephisto away, all those skeletons get clogged up in here, and then you just have a big mess. So pull all the mobs away. It's all cleared out. And we'll go ahead and get out of here. Alright. So pick up the torch, and then I'll go over the skills real quick. Because we're basically built out as a Hammerdin, but with a little bit of a... Here, I'll ID the torch since chat was so upset last time for not IDing torch, right? Hey! It's a 1320! Dude! Well, I mean, my torch... torch luck on YouTube is pretty GG. And that's how you get a Sork torch. Alright. So, let's go over the skills. I should have done that earlier as well, my bad. So, we have the normal Hammerdin build, where you just max out Blessed Hammer, you max out its Synergy, Blessed Aim, and Concentration, because it gives it damage. And then the other Synergy, Vigor. So those four skills are maxed. Blessed Aim, Vigor, Blessed Hammer, and Concentration. You come down one and put 1 point into Fanaticism for your Smiter setup, and you put the rest of your points into Holy Shield, not Smite. You only have 1 point in here. You'll put the rest of your points into Holy Shield. Holy Shield will give you that higher base Smite damage. Oh, hold on. I got text over top of that. Let me get rid of that. There you go. The Smite damage, 77 to 80, you can see there. The base is 14 on it. Holy Shield will be where you dump the rest of your points into for extra Smite damage. And that way you can be doing, I mean, halfway decent Smite damage. You know, 768. That's without being battle ordered. With battle orders, you're a little bit higher. Because you get battle command. So, 830. Is your Haas up, or the exceptional version? My Haas is still just the exceptional version, not the elite. Now, I could up it. And I have the strength, I have enough strength to be able to do that. I just don't care. Like, it gives you a little bit more damage. anyways, so our smite is 833, and then the big damage boost is grief. So this 368 isn't even added onto your smite damage. When I take it off, the 833 will not be affected at all. It'll still be 833. So this 368 is added on to the smite damage, but not on to the chart. So it's basically it's close to a 50% damage increase to your smite damage. That's why grief is so powerful of an item. A lot of your damage is, or most of your damage is still the crushing blow. You got 35 here and 25 here, so you get 60%. That's giving you like the huge chunks you see out of the boss at the beginning of their health bar. That is the crushing blow, because it does 1/8 of their health every time it crushes, or every time you get a crushing blow. 1/8 of their current health. So, so that should about do it, I think. If there's any questions, you can comment down below, and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you, YouTube. Peace.